Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Auroville News Podcast. Today, we are the 3rd of October 2023, and we will be delving into the latest happenings from our community, including Mandir lake developments, visa concerns, and more. On the 19th of September, a presentation was given by Varuna and the lake team at Savitri Bhavan, shedding some light on the Mandir lake construction project. Michael Bonka, a long-term friend of Auroville, took the stage to present his ambitious plans for the lake. This topic has garnered significant attention due to the looming environmental concerns, especially with the felling of mature trees, the contravention of the National Green Tribunal's directive to halt all new developments in the master plan area, as well as the lack of communication and transparency towards the residents of Auroville. Jan Imhoff, the chief engineer of the test lake, and Satprem Maini, founder of the Auroville Earth Institute and expert in sustainable architecture, are two residents who have voiced their apprehensions, questioning the haste in the project's execution. They also emphasized the project's potential environmental repercussions and possible repercussions on water access for all neighboring villages. Over 1,000 trees are at risk of being felled for making the Mandir lake. The community's voice has been loud and clear, demanding transparency, responsibility, and requesting that the project is carried out in the true spirit of Auroville. The conversation is still ongoing, and we'll continue to cover this topic in our next episodes. Stay tuned. In the realm of administrative updates, there's a fresh requirement for residents applying for a visa letter of recommendation. Without prior intimation to the community at large, the Office of the Secretary has recently introduced the use of a no dues certificate. This document is meant to ensure that applicants have paid their Auroville financial contributions. However, it is enforced on everyone requiring a visa, including those who do not earn money or who had previously been waived from paying the contribution. Some individuals have even been asked to pay their waived contribution for the past 3 years, equating to over 1 lakh rupees. This new approach is deeply concerning as it seems to veer towards a tax-like system that could create financial hardship for many residents. It is particularly impactful for those who heavily rely on visa letters to continue their stay in Auroville. There is absolutely no legal requirement nor any internal policy that would justify this abrupt change, which seems to take us further away from Auroville's spirit. Switching gears, let's discuss Satprem Maini's situation. Despite being armed with a valid visa, Satprem was faced with an unexpected directive to depart from India in July 2023. The underlying reason? The Secretary's decision to retract her recommendation for Satprem to work and reside in Auroville. Not one to be deterred, Satprem journeyed to Delhi, meeting with key officials and presenting his case, bolstered by global support. As of now, he is back in Auroville, patiently awaiting a conclusive decision from the authorities. However, on 30th September, the Under-Secretary announced Satprem's removal from the Register of Residents, a move that has no legal basis and that again encroaches on the functions of the Residents' Assembly. In the backdrop of this, there have been explicit attempts to obstruct the operations of the Auroville Earth Institute, removing Satprem as an executive, although he founded it over 30 years ago and managed it since then. This institute stands tall as a beacon of excellence in earthen architecture on the global stage. Diving into other noteworthy updates, the Residents' Assembly's Town Development Council has been diligently documenting instances of tree cutting across Auroville. Their records indicate that over 50 new trees met their end between June and August 2023. On a brighter note, Ayarpadi Farm, known for being a pivotal supplier of grains to Solar Kitchen, has successfully averted the threat of land reallocation. Our final update for today's episode is that the hearing that was scheduled in the High Court on 27th September was adjourned to the 11th of October. That wraps up today's episode of Auroville News Podcast. Remember, each one of us plays a pivotal role in this incredible community. Staying informed is our first step towards enacting positive change. Until our next rendezvous, stay curious, stay engaged, and take care.